Mr. Robbins?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Robbins?
What's going on?
Happy birthday to you.
It's you lot, isn't it?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mr. Robbins. Happy birthday to you. These are court documents from your wife. You should see a solicitor.
No, really, thank you very much.
Sorry, obviously I'm sorry.
sorry,
Yeah,
are
of
you?
course I'm sorry.
You're always sorry, Nick.
Shit, my hood's gone. Look at
I
it.
want double for that.
Look, I would have done it myself.
I said I want double.
I heard you.
Look, I'm not getting my clothes
Look,
ripped off
Fiona,
for 40
Fiona,
bloody
let's
quid.
just remember who's been going on
And
at me
I
for
want
weeks
new
about doing
tights.
some process serving. And you know, it isn't easy because Dave, that's what
Oh,
he does.
bugger, Dave.
All I'm saying is you did go on and on about it, and I did say you
Bollocks.
wouldn't like it.
Shut up, Nick.
I knew this was a mistake.
Just give me the cash.
I should have listened to myself.
No one listens to you, Nick.
Cash?
Yeah, cash. 80 quid and a fiver for the tights.
Oh, wake up, Fiona. I haven't billed a client yet.
Just give me the
Well,
money.
thanks for your understanding and support. I'll write you a cheque upstairs.
A cheque is no use. I mean, did it maybe occur to you that maybe why I was asking you for some work was maybe something to do with how I didn't have any money? Or perhaps you think even I've always fancied giving up the singing and going full-time on the process serving, but I was too shy to tell you, maybe. Is that what you think?
You can have a cheque.
A cheque is no use.
Everyone gets a cheque, it's the rules.
Rules? Your life has no rules at all.
Won't bounce, all right?
This is Mr. Webb, and he's looking for some professional advice.
Of course. Nick Sharman, how you doing? This is Fiona, one of my undercover trainees.
Hello, Mr. Webb. I'll go and get changed. Excuse me.
Thanks, Fiona.
There are a lot of messages for you, Mr. Sharman. Will you take them now or later?
Anything urgent?
The Chief Superintendent's been on again.
No, that's all sorted. He can wait. Thanks, Aggie. So, Mr. Webb, how can I help?
I'd like to show you a video, Mr. Sharman. And it's already loaded in the machine while we were waiting. That's my younger sister, Sandra. And that's her daughter, Susie. And that's her husband, David Kellerman. About a week after I took this video, one day last September, they arrived home from a day out. Somebody was waiting inside this garage. David opened the door. They blasted him with a shotgun. Unfortunately, Susie and Sandra got in the way. At least that's what the police think.
What do you think, Mr. Webb?
I'll tell you what I know. The police can't tell me who did it. Their inquiries are winding down. I can't pay them to keep looking. So I'm offering to pay you.
It's a waste of money, Mr. Webb.
You don't do murders now that you've left the police force, Mr. Sharman?
Have you asked anyone else to do it?
You were recommended.
I know.
You're an arrogant bastard, aren't you, Mr. Sharman?
No. All my jobs come from recommendations. I don't advertise in yellow pages or nothing. You just get nutters.
Sandra was my only family, Mr. Sharman. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I've got a girl. She's 11.
A little bit older than Susie.
Yeah, listen, I'm sorry about them, Mr. Webb. But if the police don't know who did it, there's not much chance I'm going to find out.
Maybe they do know. Only they can't prove it legally. I don't require the kind of proof you need in court, Mr. Sharman. What would you take as a retainer?
OK, Mr. Webb, here's what's going to happen. You're going to put that checkbook away and leave 200 quid cash on the desk. For that, I'll find out if it's worth spending any more, and I'll check out if you're telling me the truth. If there is anything I can do for you, I'll let you know tomorrow.
You really are an arrogant bastard. No, he wouldn't take the job. He's going to check me out first. Yes, I kept your name out of it. No, I want him left alone for now. Sure. Thanks.
Aggie?
Before you start, I've finished the progress reports and the affidavits.
Thanks. Were there actually any messages?
Do me a favour. Only Laura. She really wants to talk to you. What did you send to the maintenance?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it was about. She didn't leave a message. Still, why don't you just ignore it and hope that it goes away? Like the rest of your problems.
Do me a favour, go and dust the roof or something.
Okie dokie.
Look, I'm really sorry about earlier on. It's not usually that heavy serving papers, otherwise, obviously...
No, I'm sorry. I've been taking a few things out on you lately.
If Dave or anyone else I employ ever finds out you got paid in cash, your career as a singer will end in a very nasty mess.
I don't care what people say about you, Nick. I think you're a great guy.
I hear you didn't get your promotion, Robert.
Where'd you hear that? That fat slut of a secretary wants to keep her trap shut.
Maybe they couldn't take your new man views.
Let's talk about money.
Don't take it out on me.
I'm not taking it out on you. This is business. You want to peep at someone's criminal records and the details of a 6-month murder inquiry? You know our agreement. You pay me now. Cash.
Oh, come on. You always get paid when I build a client. What's the matter with you?
I'm in a bad mood. Where's the rest? That's not going to top up my pension, is it? I don't know how you survive out there, Sharman.
Yeah, well, you'd be finding out for yourself if I can keep my mouth shut about you when I got kicked out.
Who's your client?
None of your business.
I won't ask you again.
James Webb.
Jimmy Webb? Oh, here, keep the change for your bus fare home. Does he know he's paying you to buy a look at his own criminal records?
Murder?
He got off, somehow.
Well, he must have been a suspect in the Kellerman shootings.
Of course. Look at his known associates. Those who were scum. But he had no business with Kellerman, and he was obsessed with his sister, so we had a motive problem.
Well, it's a contract killing, obviously.
Of course. Here.
Any chance they shot the wrong David Kellerman?
No.
Well, if it's not a mistake, it's sex or money.
We chased the money. Kellerman had an investment company, played the stock markets.
Other people's savings?
He was good at it. But his business affairs were extremely complicated. Very cautious, secretive bloke. Everything through Panama and Liechtenstein, all that bollocks. We couldn't trace all the money, let alone who he was dealing with.
So you got nowhere. What about sex, then?
Marriage stank. Seemed to love his daughter, didn't see much of her. Bit like you, really. No real evidence of an affair, though. Unfortunately, both the people who could have told us about it are now dead.
OK, Robert. Earn your money. Is there a way into this?
Maybe.
Listen, my girlfriend's singing at Danny's on Thursday night. Meet me there, I'll give you the rest in cash.
Christ. I need extra for listening to that. Look, If I was in a position to get really nasty with someone, unofficially, not that you are, of course,
Of course.
I know where I'd go first.
Where?
His accountant.
Thank you for seeing me at such short notice.
I didn't agree to see you at all. You came in without an appointment. I assumed if I didn't see you now, you'd pester me for weeks. Please sit down. You say you've been employed to investigate the death of David Kellerman. Who employed you?
We can get to that later.
Do you have a license, Mr. Sharman?
Don't have licenses in this country, Mr. Alley.
A pity.
I understand you were his accountant. I'm interested in who his biggest clients were and the state of his business about the time of his death.
So were the police, and I've told them everything they wanted to know about his financial affairs.
I'm not the police. They have rules and regulations.
Excuse me?
I'm interested in the part of David Kellerman's business that wasn't legal, the part that got him killed, the part you didn't tell the police about. I understand you have your reasons. Doesn't look good if one of your clients is laundering money and you don't report it.
Look, I'm not prepared to discuss his affairs with a complete stranger who has no official authority. And now I think I want you to leave, Mr. Sharman.
I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Mr. Alley. The people who employed me aren't actually interested in who killed David Kellerman. In fact, they already know exactly who shot him. What they want is the money he stole from them. They think you can help.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, let me make it a little bit clearer, shall I? If I make one phone call to the effect that you're not telling me everything you know, you'll be opening your own garage door and looking down the barrel of a shotgun. I don't suppose you saw those in the Financial Times, did you? I understand you have a family yourself, Mr. Alley. Not worth getting killed for, is it? Now, let's start again. Okay? We both know Kellerman was laundering money through his business.
I don't know where the money is. I don't know what he did with it. It'll be in an account somewhere, abroad probably.
In his name?
He wasn't stupid.
I don't know about that.
Look, when Kellerman dealt for people like you, they were very discreet. So was he. I told the police nothing. You can rely on me.
Okay.
Sita, Mr. Sharman's leaving now. Could you show him to the lift, please? Owen, put that call through from Steve.
I might be back, Mr. Alley. Don't do anything silly.
Hello, Natalie. Natalie, are you there? It's Ashok. It's about 4 o'clock on Thursday. Just to warn you, I've had a man round asking about David. Don't let him in. Call the police if he comes. I'm at the office now. Bye.
Sorry to trouble you. I must have dropped my... Oh, there it is. Thanks. I didn't know this was yours. I've lost a lot of money here.
Good.
Well, for you, I charge 60 quid an hour plus expenses, all receipts provided. If I need backup for observations, that's extra. You get a weekly written update, more if anything happens.
You've got something?
Something. 2 questions. Who would have wanted Kellerman dead?
Me?
You might not be so lucky the second time.
Sorry?
Wouldn't be the first time you've been had up for murder, would it?
I paid a lot of money to expensive barristers. It's called justice.
When you win it is, yeah.
He treated Sandra very badly.
What, screwing around, whacking her, what?
Neglect. I didn't know about his business. I wouldn't have trusted him with my money. What was the second question?
Who recommended me?
Him. Mr. Hagen is my friend. He's also my solicitor. He'll attend to the details of your contract.
No, tell him I can't. I'm gonna have a quick look at the Kellerman house. Get Dave to call him, yeah? Hello? Hello? Laura? No, I haven't. Listen, if she rings, just tell her something, anything, yeah? Hang on a minute, Aggie. I'll call you back. I think I'm being followed. Amateurs.
Evening. Oh, that mugger's brief. They sent the defence casework over. It's on your desk. Someone rang up and asked if you were doing protection, and it looks like there's an insurance job in the offing next week.
Whoopee.
Also, your bank manager phoned. And so did Laura. I really think you should call her. She's really pissed off, you know.
What's new?
She said it's not about money. Oh, and Robin never called back with the address of that car you wanted. Probably the police anyway.
No, they weren't trained. Listen, do me a favour. Send me a fax to Webb. Something like this. 1, stop following me around. The people you employ are crap. 2, David Kellerman's house has recently been searched from top to bottom. From this, I conclude that whoever killed him is still searching for whatever they killed him for. Yours sincerely, etc. Copies for me and Robber.
Robber?
The whole thing's snide somehow. If I end up floating down the Thames barrier, I want him in the know.
Whoa. Oh, listen, I might be going shopping later.
I'm not going into the West End to bail you out again.
So you don't want a leather jacket then?
If you want to know where I'm going, I'll tell you. Don't waste your time having me followed.
I'm not. It was Sandra's dog, Mr. Sharman. You sure her house has been searched?
Yeah. They were obviously looking for the money that Kellerman stole from his investors.
You know that?
His accountant finally had an attack of conscience. And they're still looking for the money, which makes our job easier.
Does it?
If we come across the money, Mr. Webb, we won't have to find out who killed David Kellerman. They'll find us.
Bad, Mr. Sharman. What's your next move?
Who's Natalie?
Natalie? I don't know. Who is Natalie?
Would you have known if Kellerman was having an affair?
Sandra wouldn't have told me. She knew I would have killed him.
Okay. That's all. I'll be in touch.
I'm nervous about this, Jim. Sharman's unpredictable.
That's what we need now. We've done the predictable things.
But if something happens to Sharman, there's a direct link to you. It could draw attention to other things.
You think something will happen to Sharman?
Well, if it doesn't, you're wasting your money.
Thanks.
What for?
Not counting in front of my face, amongst other things.
That car that was following you yesterday. It was a hire job. False name and address.
One thing. Who's Natalie?
One of Kellerman's secretaries.
Interesting?
Forget it. Nothing doing there.
How do you know?
Go and see for yourself. I'm not doing everything for you. That yours? I don't know how you do it.
Thanks for returning my calls.
Oh, what do you want, Laura?
Oh, Christ, you don't change, do you?
No, but you certainly did. How's Judith?
Fine. It's her I'm calling about, actually. I know it's not your weekend, but I was wondering if you'd care to have her over anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I did mention Ralph and I were going away. He's chairing a conference.
Oh, that's marvellous.
And I thought it might be a good opportunity for you to spend some time with your daughter.
What you really mean is you just want to dump her on me when it suits you.
Oh, is that how you feel about it? Dumping?
You know I don't. I don't see enough of her as it is, thanks to your influence.
Well, so I can tell Judith her father will be pleased to look after her, can I?
Yep, you can tell her Daddy will be well pleased.
Good. We'll be round at 6 sharp this evening.
6?
Is that a problem?
No. No, it's fine. Listen, is she there? I'd like to speak to her.
Well, she'll be late for school. I'll see you at 6. And thanks.
I'm not late for school.
What are you doing today?
Why? What do you want me to do?
Oh, come on. Just because I make a caring inquiry about your day doesn't mean I want you to do something necessarily.
What do you want me to do?
Well, it's just that Laura's bringing Judith over about 6 and I might not be back by then.
It's difficult for me, Nick. I don't know what exactly.
Who is it?
Police, Mr. Sharman. D.S. Jackson and D.C. Williams from Denmark Hill. We want to talk to you.
A bit early in the morning, isn't it, officer?
You wanted to come down to the station, please, Mr. Sharman. Answer a few questions.
What about?
Get dressed.
Can I call my mum? I knew she worries.
You still shoveling Charlie up your hooter, Sharman?
Do I know you?
You will. We've just been having a bit of a laugh at your service record.
What's all this about?
Interview with Nicholas Sharman, with D.C. Williams and D.S. Jackson. Mr. Sharman, you paid a visit to Mr. Ashok Ali yesterday afternoon in his office in Croydon, right?
It's not wrong.
Do you mind telling us why?
I needed to get my books straight. Why? What's it been saying?
Not much. He was found dead in an alleyway about 4 o'clock this morning.
You're kidding.
You were one of the last people to see him alive.
Hey, when I left that office, that guy was alive and well.
Well, it could be that you waited outside to give him a lift. His wife said that you called round and threatened to kill him.
His wife?
She works as his secretary.
I want my solicitor.
It seems likely that he was murdered last night about 8 o'clock outside his
solicitor.
office. I don't suppose you can tell us where you were around about that time, could you, Mr. Sharman?
Yeah. I was in a blues club in Peckham listening to a singer. With Detective Inspector Robert from Tulse Hill. His direct line is 081 591 0654.
Get in! 4 sodding hours they've had me roasting down there.
Thank you so much for keeping my name out of it. What did you do with Ali? This is extremely inconvenient, you know.
I'm sure he'll be sorry to hear about that.
Look, I'm not in a mood!
It was you told me to lean on him.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I just told him it was me that killed Kellerman and he'd get the same if he didn't talk.
Very nice. What did he say?
He said Kellerman was laundering funds, but he also said he didn't know where the money was.
And you believed him?
Yeah, I did actually, but someone didn't.
Look, this Kellerman case is on up, so I've been ordered to tell you not to interfere.
Is that official?
Of course it's official. You need to keep your head down for a bit. There's some very unpleasant people taking an interest in this case.
Tell me about it. I've just spent all day with them.
All right, clever bollocks. I don't care. Won't be me who has to tell your little girl her dad's been blown away. Think about it. Now, piss off.
I'm sorry, Mr. Webb's tied up. He may be some time. Can I help?
No. I was just going to tell him I'm leaving the case, but I've got to go. If you can just tell him I'll send him a closing report and an invoice next week.
I'm sure he'll be very upset to hear that. Can I ask why?
I don't work for people who lie to me.
I'm sure he'll be very upset to hear that too.
That accountant got blown away just a couple of hours after I told Webb about him.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions.
I'm not. I'm getting out. I'm not risking my life for 60 quid an hour.
Well, you might be risking it for nothing.
What?
Sandra's killers might assume that you know more than you're telling.
I don't.
Yeah, but you could be dead before they believe you.
You know, you and me should have a drink sometime. You're quite a laugh underneath it all.
What have I told you about bringing dodgy gear in it? It creates the wrong impression.
Oh, and you create the right impression?
Webb's invoice, bill him. 2 full days and the receipts.
Oh, he phoned just now. He wants you to call him as soon as you get back in. Now, don't forget, will you?
I am going to forget. I'm going home and I'm going to spend the weekend with my daughter.
To you? Oh, suits you. 30.
30?
Hiya.
She been here yet?
No.
Well, maybe we've just got time.
Knowing you, we've probably got loads of time.
What do you mean?
Look, I don't want your daughter to catch us in some frantic coupling the first time I meet her, thank you very much.
No, don't feed him.
Well, he just yowls if I don't.
He's on a diet.
Yeah, right, I can see that.
He doesn't get enough exercise.
Exercise? I'm surprised he can lift his snap to the dish without getting breathless.
It's weird, it's after 7.
Maybe it's a glandular thing. My aunt's cat had that.
Laura didn't phone, no?
Nah. Or maybe he's just depressed, stuck in this dump all day. So she's late. Traffic's always bad on Fridays.
No, Laura's never late. It's one of the reasons our marriage failed.
That certainly sounds like an irreconcilable difference.
Shit.
Nick? What's the matter, Nick?
Webb?
You wanted to talk to me.
Oh, yes, I was hoping you'd change your mind.
Where's my daughter?
What?
You heard me, now listen to me, listen to me. I swear to God, if you touch a single...
Listen, Mr. Sharman, I've forgotten you even had a daughter. Are you suggesting that I've got her locked up in a cellar somewhere so that you will go on working for me?
The police are now back on the Kellerman case. You don't need me now. Bye.
You okay, Jim?
That was Sharman. He's lost his daughter. He thinks we've taken her.
Well, I'll talk to him.
Just make sure he's all right. I like him.
Yeah. You, jeez. It's all right, it's all right. Yeah. Just sit back there, Jim. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's all right, it's all right, mate.
Oh.
Are you going?
Yeah. Listen, I'm sure there's a good reason. If you need anything, I'll be at home. See you later.
Take care.
Oh, are you Laura?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. He'll be really relieved. She's been really worried.
We had a flat, sorry.
For Christ's sake, Laura, you could have phoned. I've been sitting here...
You were engaged. I better go, I'll be late.
Have a nice time, darling.
See ya. What's all that?
Cat! Mum packs some towels and sheets.
But I've got towels and sheets.
She thinks you don't wash them. She says it's squalid here. Are we eating in? I'm starved.
Pizza or pizza?
Pizza. I'm only allowed sweets on Saturdays now. And I'm not allowed crisps or biscuits at all. Because Ralph keeps going on about my teeth. He says he's not fixing them if they rot. Well, I never asked him. Anyway, I wouldn't have him as my dentist if he paid me.
What have I told you about talking when it's my move?
You shouldn't have given your rook away. Mum says I might be able to get in the chess team at Babley.
Babley?
It's a school thickie. They're not sending me to Clearwater, because Ralph says that's where the boys who scratched his car come from.
Where's Babley?
In Surrey. They've got a brown uniform.
Sorry, well, it's a boarding school.
No, we're probably moving.
Moving?
To Surrey. Didn't Mum tell you? Mum says I'll be able to have a big garden for a dog, with a pond with frogs in it. Ralph says we might be able to keep it pets longer in a better area. We've had about 20 this year. There was Pernilla, Victoria, Orsa, and Sarah from Bosnia, and Anna, the one you met, and Giovanna, and she was Italian and the laziest of the lot.
Listen, sweetheart, it's getting a bit late. Should we get ready for bed and finish this tomorrow?
Okay. Will you read me my ghost story?
Yep, I'll read you your ghost story.
Just because you're losing.
I am not losing. Don't look at those.
Who are they?
They're just some people.
What happened to them?
They were murdered.
Did they find the murderers?
No. Come on. Come on. Where's your story?
I don't want to hear it anymore.
No, look, you get them blown away like that. Look, that's it. There you go. Up the ladders. Hello, and then that. You know, that is the biggest cat I've ever seen. What's his secret?
He's on a diet.
Excuse me, what's going on?
I'm glad that misunderstanding last night got sorted out.
Listen, I don't know what you're doing here, but we're just off out.
Of course, yeah. Somewhere nice?
London dungeons.
Nice.
He's brilliant at Game Boy, Dad.
You better get your coat, sweetheart. Come on.
Lovely girl. Yeah, I used to play this with Susie, Sandra's girl. She's a little bit older. Look, it's not easy for me bringing someone outside in. It's just I've come to ask you as a personal favour to go on with the case.
Sorry, I don't do favours. Don't have the time.
No. No, me neither. I reckon I've got about 3 months. Cancer.
I see.
She said I don't want to leave any family business outstanding. I hoped you'd understand. Very nice meeting you, Judith.
Bye.
I'll think about it.
Aggie!
Right, Judith likes this one. What do you think?
I think it gives you the character you otherwise totally lack.
You're fired. I'm going to go and see Natalie Hooper.
You've given it up.
I thought about it. Someone wants their money back. I might be able to help them find it. Nothing's going to happen to me.
Until you find the money.
This is your new office help for the day. Work her to the bone. Someday, girl, all this will be yours. Yeah! Mwah. See you later, yeah?
See you later.
Bye. Voila!
Hello?
Miss Hooper.
Who is it?
Hi, listen, you don't know me. My name is Nick Sharman. I'm a private investigator. I've been hired to find out who killed David Kellerman.
I can't talk to you.
No, I've got to see you, Miss Hooper. It's vital. I'm in my office in Tulse Hill right now, and I'm coming down straight away. I'll be with you in about 20 minutes. Okay. Hello? Hello? Miss Hooper, Nick Sharman, I'm sorry I tricked you. I'm not here to hurt you. David Kellerman's brother-in-law has hired me to find out who killed him.
You're the man who went to Ashok.
Yes, I am, but I didn't hurt him. You can check me out with James Webb himself and with Detective Inspector Robber from Tulse Hill. He's a sort of friend of mine.
Robber?
Yes. Ashok was killed by the same people who killed Kellerman, and for the same reason. Money.
The police asked me if David stole money, and I don't know anything about that.
No, well, I believe you, but some people might not.
What do you mean?
What I mean is you may be in danger until I find out...
I've got nothing to say to you.
That's fine. All I'm saying is if anything at all worries you, you can get hold of me on this number at any time. I'm sorry if I frightened you. Thank you for seeing me. Daddy's home.
No calls. Anywhere?
No, waste of time. Gives a kiss. Mwah. Who wants tea?
Yes, please.
You should have a cat flap, Dad. That's why he's so fat.
He can barely get out the door, never mind a cat flap.
Why didn't you get anywhere?
She's in a bloody wheelchair, which Robert didn't tell me.
But if he
Cheers.
could get out, he could get thin.
I don't want him knocking over buses and panicking the neighbourhood. It's weird. I mean, Ali's first call after he got a scare was to her. Why? Unless there was something going on between her and him, or her and Kellerman. But I mean, doesn't make sense. Why her?
Well, why not? Was she horrible or what?
No. No, it's just... You know.
So? They can still... You know.
Miss Super. Hi, it's Nick Sharman again.
Yes.
How you doing?
I rang Inspector Robber. He confirmed your story. He also said you were a useless tosser.
Oh, he did he?
The police interviewed me when Mr. Kellerman... At the time, I can't see what questions you can ask that they didn't.
No, you see, it's not so much questions, really. What would be really helpful for me is just to get an idea of who David Kellerman was, just as a person, you know. From someone who knew him well at work.
Sounds like a waste of time to me.
So what I'd like, really, is just to take you out to dinner and have a chat about him, if that's OK, Miss Hooper.
Dinner?
Yes, you might have heard of it. It's a meal between lunch and breakfast.
Oh, I don't think so. Thank you.
I'm free every night this week.
Well, I'm not. Goodbye.
Miss Hooper, I'm just trying to find out what happened to Mr. Kellerman, and this would be really helpful.
It would have to be tonight.
I'll call at 8 then. Thanks. See you then.
What are you up to?
Send Webb a fax saying that Natalie Hooper is a dead end, but I'm pursuing other lines of inquiry.
What lines?
Get Dave for decoy duty tonight.
Ooh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, all right, I'll tell him. OK, bye. That was Dave. He says he's been tailed by amateurs ever since he left here.
Do you need your car back tonight?
Just in one piece.
Hello? Who is it?
Hi, it's me, Nick.
Push the door. Good evening, Mr. Bond. No, I've got to drive back. That was typical of David, of course. The only stomach exercises he ever did was putting grub in it. Oh, God. I'm just rabbiting on. I hope this is some use to you.
Well, no, but it's a lot of fun. And I can build a client.
He always came to places like this, David. He never used to worry about money, which was interesting, considering it was his job and things. I remember once, we were talking about whether friendship was more important than money, and he just laughed and said he'd take the cash every time because you can go out with the money, but you can't spend your friends. He didn't really have any friends, of course. So have you got any more questions?
No. I only ever had one question, really, and you've been answering that every minute for the last 2 hours. You and Kellerman were lovers.
I really walked into that. I really did. I'd like to go home now.
I'm just trying to find out what happened to him. What's the matter with you? Why didn't you tell the police or me?
Can you imagine what the tabloids would do with that story? Don't you think I had enough to cope with?
And, of course, there might be another reason.
Oh, now the animal's showing his true colours. If you don't take your hand away, I shall scream this place down.
Ali told me Kellerman looted a fortune from the business just before he died. No one's found that yet.
Oh, so that's what you're after.
Natalie, listen to me. These people, they're not pissing around. They've killed 4 people already. Now, you and Kellerman were planning a bunk before he died, weren't you?
His marriage was over. Sandra turned his daughter against him.
Where were you going?
He didn't say. He was like that. He just took my passport.
And he'd given you money, which was another reason you kept the affair quiet. You didn't want it getting taken back by the company's creditors, right? Look, if that's true, just tell me. I'll keep my mouth shut.
It wasn't so much the money. Why I didn't tell them. I mean, it's of no value to me financially as such. It's just... I couldn't bear to see it sold off. Not yet. I couldn't...
Sold off? What? Natalie?
Our cottage. In Sussex.
Hallelujah.
There's nothing there.
Isn't there? Have you looked?
Looked. I can't even get in since he died. There's stairs and stuff. He used to carry me over the threshold. He bought the place and put it in my name. He was going to convert it, but he never got round to it in the end.
And no one else knows about this?
I go and look at it occasionally. But it's too painful.
You're an amazing woman keeping that secret all this time.
Oh. It wasn't hard, actually. People think we can't have sex. Don't have lusts, you know. Does the thought embarrass you?
No. No. I can see exactly why, Dave.
Don't mock me.
I'm not. I mean it.
I suppose you want the keys to the cottage.
Hi, I'm Fiona. You must be Judith. Pleased to meet you too. Dad back?
What do you think?
So, you want some tea?
Okay. Dad said you're a singer.
Yeah, sometimes.
What do you sing?
Well, soul stuff mostly. Just songs. Your dad loves you very much, you know.
Well, my friends think he's great. Their dads are really stuffy.
No, well, that's one thing you can't accuse him of.
Probably the only thing. Are you going to marry him?
Oh, no chance.
Real quick.
Thanks.
I can do the dance for Saturday night.
Excuse me?
Do you want me to show you?
You're all right.
You two gone to bed yet?
No.
Good. Listen, pack a few things and take Judith over yours, just to be on the safe side, yeah?
The safe side of what?
It's no big deal. Just do it. I'll be there in about an hour.
Nick? Look.
Webb. I found the money that Kellerman stole from his investors.
Where is it?
I've got it safe.
Who killed Sandra, Mr. Sharman?
I think we're about to find out.
Fiona.
I'm not here right now, so leave me a message.
Fiona. Fiona, if you're there, pick up the phone. Fiona! Shit. 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 Sharman. Where? I'll be there.
You. I do hope for everyone's sake you got it all safe.
It's safe.
Where is it? Okay, okay. Are you the only one who knows? How much is there?
Everything Kellerman stole off you, I expect.
It's very impressive, Sharman. I really must congratulate myself for getting the old man to hire you.
Risky.
His time has come.
You mess me about on this, I'll find you.
Let's do a deal.
Tony, I'm here.
Look, just stay there. Yeah, keep it calm. Look, we'll give him until he's here. You're late.
Where are they?
Not far. Before we get on with this, I want to make something absolutely crystal. If anything goes boss-eye with this, anything, if you've set me up, if I'm nicked, harmed, screwed in any way, I've arranged for some very bad people to come looking for you and yours. Understand? Yeah. Okay, now. Okay, get on with it. About a mile down the road from where you are, there's a track off to the left. The cottage is down there. The money better be there. It is. I want to tell my friend over there exactly what's happening. Just so he doesn't get upset. Just hang on. He's there. Go down to the bottom of the garden. On the left-hand side, there's a manhole cover over a septic tank. I can't believe you did that. You wanted the money Kellerman stole, you got it. That bit of paper on his hand has 2 bank account numbers on it. Credit First Swiss, Union Zurich. Oh, come on, what did you expect? Big bag filled with money and jewels with swag written on it. Keep that paper. I'll phone you back. Listen, I've played straight with you. I gave you what you wanted. Now let them go. Don't bother thinking. As far as I'm concerned, I've never seen you. The case is closed. Webb will be dead in a few months. Why don't we just go home and forget this ever happened? Or alternatively, we can shoot the shit out of each other. Flash the lights twice. If that's the wrong signal, I swear I'll flash the lights twice.
Stop the car, Nick. I'm getting out.
I'm taking you somewhere safe.
There is nowhere safe around you.
I'm taking you somewhere safe.
Stop the car, Nick, and let me out. I'm gonna phone the police.
I can't let you do that.
Stop the car! Stop it, Nick!
Listen to me!
I'm sick of listening
Listen
to
to
you!
me! You go to the police, they'll send someone after us.
What am I supposed to do? Just go home as if nothing's happened?
Tell me you won't phone the police.
Okay, I won't phone the police. I won't phone the police. And I won't see you again either.
Okay. It's all over now. Come here. Love you.
Love you too.
I'll tell Mum about it later, okay?
Hello, darling. Hope you managed to have a nice time.
See you later, sweetheart.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
You got them back safe?
For now.
Hagen?
Yep. Kellerman should have stuck to ripping off institutions. I don't know any of the details, what money Hagen had invested with him, where he got it, what he was into. Doesn't matter much now, does it?
If you send in your account, it will be settled.
No, listen,
I always pay my debts in full. Goodbye, Mr. Sharman.
Goodbye, Mr. Webb.
And thank you.
Hello? Yeah.
You said Webb phoned you just before he shot himself. Why?
To say we were safe, me and Judith.
So where's the cash then?
What cash?
Don't take the piss, Nicholas.
What, you mean you reckon there was, say, just over 10 grand in different currencies stashed away with the bank account numbers?
Yeah.
No. Give us a shout if you need any more cases solved, eh?
They buried them together. Ironic, really. Oh, the St. Christopher. Thanks. I gave that to him because he was always travelling.
I think he would have liked you to have this as well.
Not much to get yourself killed for. Take it away. I don't need it. Does everything you love slip away between your fingers?
Take care of yourself, Natalie.